everybody can hear me good, and that y'all can see me good. You know, we doing us another little vlog today. We doing us a little vlog. Okay, I'm here on the porch, you know, in the woods, on the porch. Yeah, so I definitely wanted to come and talk to you guys about Snoop Dogg. I wanted to talk to you guys about some little, I don't want to call it tea, you know, because we got winos, you know, our people are winos and chasers at the same time, and I love it. But we got some information, you know, to dish about on NeNe Leakes, you know, and what she done for her son. And anytime you do a good deed, it does not go unpunished. All right, so let me see if, as you guys are coming in here in the chat. By the way, people were trying to figure out what name are we settling on. Is it Troopers? Is it Chasers? We're just going to do Storm Chasers because Stormtroopers is already taken by Star Wars. And when I start doing like more branding and things like that, I don't want, you know, I don't want no problems. I don't want no trademark issues. So, you know, we're going to get right on into it. Somebody say hello, hello, y'all. Yeah, and I definitely wanted to make some more announcements about the channel as well. You know, we're going to be adding a few more segments. I had to figure out how to do the streams for just the members only. So I figured out how to do that. So we got more and more coming up for the new year, which is just next damn week. All right, come through, Wiley. What's going on, Wiley? What's going on, bro? Alex said my little green membership thing isn't showing. You might have to log in and then log back out. But anyway, let's get on into it. So Snoop Doggy Dogg, Calvin Brodus himself, you know, the long face killer, you know, the rapper that really ain't got no damn voice because, you know, Snoop Dogg's voice is real low. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him live, but his voice does not project. It is not loud, you know, AKA the metabolism that's working harder than his brain apparently because his dumb fuck has now been exposed by Celina Powell, you know, but we call her community pussy because everybody has been in her pussy. Who remembers the video I did on Celina Powell last year? Who remembers that? I ended up like deleting it because I called myself, I was trying to get a job and I was like, I don't want them to see this, but we ain't there no more. She's community pussy and she's a fucking idiot too, okay? DM said, I remember. And so here's the thing. A lot of people are surprised that Snoop Dogg has been cheating on his wife, and I don't know why. I don't know why all them rappers cheat on their damn wives. Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, I was gonna say Lil Wayne, but that nigga ain't got no wife. What's the other LL Cool J? That nigga been cheating on his wife. They all do this shit, okay? Because a man is only gonna be as he's only gonna be he's only going to be faithful to his options. So when those men literally have coochie thrown at them every single damn day, you think they about to be monogamous with their wives? They are not. I know for a fact. Somebody said Ice Cube. Oh, I know for a fact Ice Cube. I don't even have to say allegedly. Okay, so let's get into a little, not an exclusive, but let me just tell y'all something. So a lot of you guys like to say that I look like Ice Cube. You know, they say the same thing about my dad, so I guess it makes sense, okay? And so I joked with you guys that my mom had actually met Ice Cube. You better not jump off that. That my mom had actually met Ice Cube back in the 90s, okay? So I asked her about it today, and I told her that I was going to talk about it with my chasers, because, you know, we close, we here. All right, so my mom actually met Ice Cube in the year 2000, okay? And then I'm not going to tell you in what city and where he was performing, but he was in a city where he was performing with a bunch of rappers. It was my mom's best friend at the time, who is the wife of a current comedian, but this comedian is not A-list, he's like D-list. But if I tell you who it is, you'll know what city it is, so I'm not going to tell y'all. So, so it was my mom, then the lady who's the wife of a comedian, and then, you know, a few other people, but them bitches ain't important. So after the show, they all met up and went back to the hotel because my mom's best friend at the time always had connections, you know, to these celebs. She was just one of the women that just figured out a long time ago, look, I'm not trying to live a regular life. I'm going to end up with somebody with money or fame, one or the other. Okay, and she ended up doing that. Long story short, Ice Cube and his entourage, along with the other people that performed with him, came back to this certain hotel. They did have groupies with them. My mom was offered the chance to go in the room with the groupies, you know, along with, you know, my mom's best friend and whoever else was with them. But she chose not to because that wasn't her thing, you know. We all owe a lot of things in life. And if you owe a hoe, ain't no wrong with that. But, you know, my mother just happens to not be one. So that's the story. So I know for a fact that Ice Cube has cheated on his wife, okay? No, he is not my dad because that was year 2000 and I was already born. I was 7, okay? So I was 7 when she met him. So I'm pretty damn sure that that is not my damn father. But we're not surprised by that. We are not surprised by that at all. It's the shit that they do. It's the shit that they do in their 50s that has us shocked. Because we know, as a young man and you got a lot of money, that's what you do. You gonna cheat. You gonna slang your dick from sea to shining sea. You gonna do that. But damn, Snoop, you giving out geriatric cock? You giving out nursing home dick? Don't nobody want it no more. Why are you still cheating on your wife, Snoop? Shantae, what did you expect from this nigga? He's never really respected you, and he felt like as long as I keep you paid, shut the fuck up and take it. And you've taken it, okay? So don't expect some shit to be different now. It is what it is. What I think it is with Shantae, he called her boss lady. I think for her, she didn't really mind him cheating. She just did not want it out in the public. That's what I think. Because when Snoop Dogg actually interviewed with Angie Martinez on We TV, he said that his wife told him, whatever this shit is, you better fix it, nigga, fix it. So I just feel like she probably is separated from him because it's exposed. And now we know everything. So let's talk about Celina Powell exposing Snoop. So the whole reason why Celina Powell is exposing Snoop a year later after all this shit didn't happen is because he liked the post that was taking a dig at her and she's in her damn feelings, aka the bitch is broke, her bank account is running low, and she wants somebody to run her some cash, aka, okay, she tried to get back in his DMs and say, hey nigga, I'm gonna talk about you if you don't slide me no cash. He said fuck you, and then now here we are, because you don't negotiate with terrorists. You do not negotiate with the terrorists. Sometimes you just gotta come clean. Be like, look, I'm just gonna admit that I fucked up and it is what it is, and I'll take whatever consequences come from that. What's her name again? Celina Powell. Celina Powell. She's exposed a whole lot of people. Yeah, Google her right now. And she got a YouTube channel too. So from what Celina is claiming is that Snoop Dogg's dumbass FaceTimed her, gave her all his information right off the bat. He didn't bring the management in to handle the pussy transaction until after the fact. Okay, but the management set up the flight, so this girl got flued out. Okay, she didn't get flued out to his house. She got flued out to a spare apartment. Okay, so his fuck house, his bachelor pad. He's a whole husband, but he's a bachelor at the same time. He's a husband, he's a father, he's a grandfather, and a hoe at the same time. He's a thought pocket. So he's a thought. He's what we gonna call him? We gotta come up with a new name for Snoop Doggy Dog. Okay, still thought, and he halfway in a damn nursing home. But anyway. So he has a spare apartment apparently that is super duper nice. And she said that when you go to the apartment, it doesn't even look like an apartment because the building is kind of like underground. So this is like some 50 Shades of Grey, Illuminati type, Freemason type shit. So she said, you go into the building, you go downstairs, and she said, all you see is a door. And she was thinking, fuck, I'm gonna get killed. Like, oh my God, I shouldn't have done this. And I'm like, yes, you done, bitch. You shouldn't go somewhere with somebody you don't know to a random apartment that only got one door. One way in, one way out. So she goes in. She said that Snoop Dogg was really nice. They chit-chatted for a little bit on the bed. They had sex, and then he stopped in the middle. Mind you, they had sex with no rubber, no condom. So whatever he got from her is the same thing she got from Tekashi 6ix9ine, that she got from Akon and every other nigga in the industry. So he done brought home that shit to his wife. That's why when I tell y'all that industry is filled with disease and infections, it's not me just talking shit. Yes, it's a little funny, but I'm being real. Most of them are infected because they literally pass each other around. They don't even try to go out and find new hoes. They just like, oh, was that hoe cool? She sucked your dick good? All right, send her this way. And they literally, them girls just go from dick to dick. That's what they do. That's how they pay their bills. So anyway, so then they go in, they have sex. He stops in the middle. He pulls out, right? He goes to the dresser. He gets some cocaine. So apparently Snoop Doggy Dogg, not only is he addicted to weed, he's addicted to that Andy Cohen. He's addicted to that NeNe Leakes. He's addicted to that shit to take everybody else out in the damn industry. Now we know how Snoop Dogg has allegedly kept his figure all them years. It ain't a fast metabolism. It's that Andy Cohen. So then he took the coke, put it on the titty, sniffed that shit off. Sniffed that shit off her titties, right? Went back to fucking her. I don't know if he came in her or came out of her. She didn't tell that damn part, but he probably came in her with his nasty ass. So I'm sure when he was in there, he was still feeling the spirits of all his other niggas, all his bros. That's how they bond. You in 2019, I'm convinced that's how real niggas bond. Like they don't play cards, they don't go box. You know, back in the day, niggas used to box and they would bond. They fought each other and then they would be cool after. They don't shoot hoops, they don't play golf, they don't do none of that. They just fuck the same hoes and swap each other's fluids, and then they're bonded for life. That's the kind of bond you can never break. Shout out to B2K and Chris Stokes. Now, the funny thing about it is that she is calling this man weird because after he did the coke, he wanted her to like rub his nipples, suck on his chest, and he kept saying how good it felt. And she thought that was weird when it's not. It feel good when your nipples get sucked. Why is it a bad thing for a woman to suck a man's nipples? I like that shit. That shit feel good. But y'all gotta understand, if you have never popped pills or did coke, and now I'm gonna put myself into this. Back when I was taking Oxycontin, it was a prescription, calm down. But back when I was taking Oxycontin, one thing I noticed is that literally like my skin felt good. Like it would be orgasmic to just like rub my skin. So I could just imagine having sex and you high on coke or powder or whatever the fuck you taking. So she sucked his nipple, she rubbed his chest, and that was that, right? Then he went the next day to go perform at some award show. Now, what was the award show where he was like, I think he was performing with Charlie Wilson and he was talking about God? It was this gospel phase he had. The gospel phase was real quick. It came and it went, you know. So I know this is some industry humiliation type shit, probably, you know, but I'm just saying. So you snorting coke off a hoe's titty one day, fucking a hoe, fuck around on your wife. The next day you singing about God. The next day you singing about God. BET. No, he ain't a real Rasta. He ain't a real Rasta. Hell no. So at the end of the day, this is what I got to say. Number one, I am not Ice Cube, son. But if that motherfucker want to send me a check, he sure can. Little known fact about Storm, I'll give you another exclusive on me. I actually did audition for the NWA movie because I was just like, fuck it. If they all saying I look like the motherfucker, I might as well go ahead and audition. So I actually have an audition tape. One day that tape will resurface. I'm sure it will. Because I don't think it was that good, but I thought I would have been a good fit. But his son got casted, and damn it, I can't beat his actual seed. I might look like I came out his nuts, but I never did. I never lived there. I was never there. All right. You know, not go Christopher Columbus and say I was somewhere that I wasn't. I never was. Now, anyway, somebody said, oh, he should have gotten that role. I should have got that role, but I did. So anyway, moving right along. That's it. That's that on Snoop Dogg. All the motherfuckers cheat. Boss lady, I'm sick of your shit too, cause you allowed this motherfucking shit from this nigga for years. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you in the words of Evelyn Braxton and her crooked wig, cause Evelyn Braxton's wig stay crooked, and don't nobody want to tell her, cause they afraid to get popped. But her wig stay crooked. In the words of her. Leave that man or let him cheat in peace. If you gonna leave, then fucking stay gone. Because the back and forth is old. Y'all are old. Y'all got grandkids to worry about. You can't chase after this man. If this man don't want to be faithful to you, then he's not. And he's just gonna have to learn the hard way. Now, I don't know if you feel like ain't nobody else gonna want you. I don't know if, you know, he done brought you home some diseases from the bitches in the streets. But I'm here to tell you that you deserve better. Or if you just not gonna do nothing, then just don't do nothing. Take it for what it is, and live your life and get you a nigga on the side. I'm not gonna believe that you that ignorant to be that faithful to a nigga for 25 years that's not faithful to you. I'm gonna hope that on the side that you've been fucking pool boys, you've been fucking gardeners, you've been, you know, sliding you through a little something, because that's what you're supposed to do. If he gonna have somebody else, then I'ma hope that you done fucked your kids basketball, the football coach, or somebody at some point. Because I'm sick of people in their shit. This is why I go back and forth with the whole idea of a relationship, because I just don't see people that can be faithful. I just don't see it. I just don't damn see it. Now, I got another question about Snoop Dogg and his family. And then we're going to actually talk about Rev Run. And then we'll talk about NeNe Leakes. My bad. I'm sorry to add this in at the last minute. I got a real question. Who in the hell do their daughter belong to, allegedly? Now let's talk some real shit. We know how she looks. We know how Snoop Dogg looks. We know how they two sons look. They two sons look like full-blooded siblings. Where in the fuck did their daughter come from? Is she adopted? If you remember when Snoop Dogg had their reality show back in the day on E, he said, my little daughter Corey, that's another story. I call her Chalk because she called the shots. My little daughter Corey, that's another story. What kind of story is it, Snoop Dogg? Is this a Carmelo situation? Is this a Matthew Knowles, Tina Knowles, Beyonce, Calendria type situation? What in the fuck kind of situation is it? Because she don't look like neither one of y'all. I don't want to hear no shit about jeans and skip and this and that, flip flap and jeans doing double dutch. No, bitch. What the fuck is it? Where the fuck did she come from? Okay. What in the Khloe Kardashian is going on in your house while y'all are being exposed? Just expose everything. Just expose everything while you at it. Everybody saying she look like the mom. She does not look like the mom to me. She got a big forehead like the mom. A lot of people got big foreheads. Who's her father? Who's her father? Who's her father? I said his daughter look like Angie Stone. She do. She's pretty. She's a pretty young lady, and now that she natural with the fro, it actually fits her better. She's pretty, but where in the fuck did she come from? I'm gonna say the same thing about Tawanda Braxton. Where in the fuck did she come from? Tawanda Chloe Braxton. Chloe. Y'all better be careful of people named Chloe, Alexandra, people named Tony, and Richard. Tell me where Chloe came from. Tell me where Corey came from. Tell me where Chloe. I already said that. Tell me where. What's the other motherfucker? Oh, and JoJo. Rev Run. Rev Run. We see what he looks like. We see what his first wife looks like. Where in the fuck did JoJo come from? Now, last night when I was watching Growing Up Hip Hop, JoJo, you kind of told on your mama's pussy when you said that she was pregnant with you when she married your pappy. Now, I'm inclined to believe that either your mother did not know who the father was or her and Rev allegedly might have split a little bit briefly. She went out and got pregnant. She had a Dwayne Wade type of situation in her uterus, got back with Rev. Rev said, even if it's not mine, I'm going to still love it. And it is what it is because you don't look nothing like your brothers or your sisters. JoJo looks like the Rev. Y'all lying. Y'all lying. Y'all lying. I know I'm telling the truth. I know I ain't the only one that see it. You got Vanessa look a certain way. Vanessa look like the mama. Angela look like the pappy with a wig and ass and titties. Okay. Hey, we got 1,000 in the building. All right. Then we go, what's the other one that all the ladies love? Diggy. The best looking one to come out that nigga's nuts. You know, we all know when we see a group of kids and we like, oh, huh, you got it right with that one. You was concentrated when you made that one. Okay. So then you got Diggy and then you got Russie. Now the youngest one, Miley, is adopted. So we know where she came from. So where in the fuck did JoJo come from? Oh, don't nobody want to talk about it? He told on himself when he said his mama was pregnant when she got married. Just like Kris Jenner told on herself when she said she's cheated on Rob Sr. many times and that they were separated before Chloe was born. That's when you separate from your man. You get that little hoe in you, but you ain't using a rubber because Kris Jenner admitted on a Keeping Up with the Kardashians Christmas special. And this is not allegedly, and I ain't fucking saying allegedly. Kristen Mary Jenner admitted on that show that she has never used a condom. Ever. 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 She has never used a condom in her life. That means when she was married, that means when she was fucking around on her husbands and even her very first boyfriend, because when she met Robert Sr., she had a boyfriend before that. She cheated on her very first boyfriend with Rob Sr. From 14, 15, when she started slinging that pussy, all the way up until now with her new nigga Corey, but her uterus is closed. That uterus is closed for business, so ain't nothing happening in there. But even up until now, she has never used a condom. So who is the pappy? I already told y'all. Alex Rodan. All them hoes nasty. Moving right along, let's talk about NeNe Leakes and a homosexual son. Because allegedly, according to his baby mama, he had her house smelling like stale ass feet. And speaking of that, I got a no good ass motherfucking cousin that's just like that. Somebody that uses his dick to secure housing, but he's not smart enough, good looking enough, or even talented enough to secure decent housing on his own, or even a decent looking woman that's actually worth some shit. So he's not gonna be, slinging down a career woman, like a Phaedra. He's gonna be with a broke Section 8 hoe. So NeNe Leakes finally bought her son a house. I guess she got tired of him up in her shit, stacking up her carpet and her good, pretty white furniture. I guess she got tired of people coming around to that house and she having to explain why her son stinking ass is there. I ain't mad at her. That's her baby. She want to buy him a house. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. She should do that. Now, I hope you pay the taxes, NeNe, because I would hate for you to have a Jim Jones situation, NeNe. I hope that you slide through that house about once a month. Make sure he ain't tow it down to the ground, because we are going to talk about it. I will hope that you take some of your Real Housewives of Atlanta money and send a maid to come through there once a week, because you know that house going to be smelling like feet, corn chips, McDonald's, and weed. I'm just saying. Now the baby mama of what's her oldest son name? Brent? Yeah, whatever the fuck. Not his baby mama. One of them then popped up and she's seen what NeNe bought that house. That is Lenithia's house. Who gives a fuck? You was fucking him when he didn't have a house. And actually, I think I met you in person because I met NeNe in December 2016 when she did her comedy show in Phoenix. I met her there. I saw her. Her husband was there. And the oldest son, Brent, was there and he was talking to a young lady. I don't think that was his baby mama. I think that was another chick. But I'm saying all this to say, be thankful. Because now your kid is going to have a yard to play in. Your kid is going to have their own room and a nice house to grow up in. Now your kid can say, I'm going to daddy's house, not granny's house where daddy is there on the couch in his drawers playing the game. Now your kid can actually have something to, oh, daddy got a house. Don't go spoil the shit for the baby. Don't go tell the baby that that's grandmama's house. Tell the baby your daddy got a house for you. Ain't you happy for daddy? Daddy made sure you got your own room. We gonna paint it pink. Why all you dumb motherfuckers out here got kids and I don't? And I'm able to tell you how the hell to break shit to them. Bryce is the younger. Oh, Brent is the younger. What's the old? Y'all know what I mean. I'm just saying. So why in the hell I ain't got no kids, but I got enough sense to tell y'all how to break the news to these kids about shit. That ain't how you do it. Don't ruin it for the babies. Y'all niggas need Jesus. Y'all really do. Now, moving right along, we want to go ahead and talk about some new additions to the show. I will be adding a few new segments. I need you guys, if you guys are having an issue with a family member, a coworker, or any kind of situation that you need help with, I'm going to need you to email me. I need you to be willing to come on camera and me, you, and our community live. We are going to write you a prescription and give you advice to help improve your life. It can be about anything. It could be money. It could be a relationship, how to quit some, how to start some. We just gonna truly become a community over here. We will be bringing back Grub and Gossip, but that will be for the members only. But that'll be in the new year. Coffee and Commentary will be back. That'll be available for everybody. And like I said, the members will continue to get exclusives and behind the scenes and all that shit. But we are gonna create our own little thing over here. Since people say I'm stealing shit, I can't steal some you've never had, Christopher Columbus. I just can't. What happened with the Arkansas and Carly? He was beating her ass. I don't know if they still together, but he was beating her ass. That's all I'm saying. Somebody say, yes, Stormy, can't wait. So yes, you guys have to spread the word. I'm going to also put out official announcements. And as the requests come through, we'll schedule the live. You guys will know about it and we will do it. We are also adding a couple more segments. And if somebody take it, I ain't even mad because we're going to still do it, okay? I'm also adding a segment called Roast Offs. So that is where you and another person that you want to go up against will have a roast off on my show live. We're going to use StreamYard. You going to go and then they going to go. And we're going to let the audience decide who the hell wins, okay? Now, what prize are they going to win is what we got to figure out. Is it going to be money? Is it going to be they just want the exposure? We don't know, but we're going to figure it out. Ebony said, where do I pay for the membership? After I go live, after I'm done being live, just go in the description box. Somebody said I wanna be in a roast off. Okay, email me. Email me. Actually, what I think I'm gonna do is just create some trophies. Boom. That's what it's gonna be. So we're actually gonna have you guys compete for trophies. We're gonna go through our competitions, and then we're gonna wean them bitches down, and then we'll have a finale because we're gonna do it in seasons. We'll have a finale, and the winner takes the damn trophy from the major roaster. I will be crowning you guys kings and queens of roasting. Boom, boom, boom. Any reading of books, we back with the Whitney book tomorrow. I want to apologize to you guys. I did not get a lot of content out today, and the only reason why I did not get it out, guys, this is like day 3 or 4 that I have not been eating meat, and my body just started having some reactions to it today. So I was just like, I all of a sudden like started getting a headache today. I'm not trying to gross y'all out, but yeah, you can. My body's basically just, I guess, trying to get rid of all the caked up meat in my body. I don't know. So I don't know if I look any different. I know I already feel better, which is weird and kind of sad because I'm gonna miss meat. I'm gonna really miss it. I think I'll have fish every now and then, but that's about it. Hey, congrats! Hey, all the members. We're also bringing back the readings. We're gonna also be doing Zane. Now, the only thing with the Zane is I feel like I'm gonna do it live for everybody, but just keep the replays for the members, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that, so we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. I'm gonna do a storm. I'll email you. Okay, thank you, thank you. Somebody said the toxins are coming out. You're gonna go through what I did myself. It's gonna take a couple months. Okay, okay, cool, 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 cool. So yes, and I'm gonna make the community post announcement where I will list all the new segments and how to contact me so you guys can get on it. You guys, I'm gonna already put it out there. I'm working towards 1 million subs. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Yes, the next big goal is 100,000, but my mind is on 1 million. You got to 10x your mind. Shout out to Grant Cardone. You got to 10x it. Thank you for the donation. You got to 10x it. Because if I work towards 1 million, I'm gonna work so freaking hard and put out so much content. Y'all gonna get tired of me. Storm, how about the roast off be between two viewers, but have them roast a celeb? Okay, okay. I could definitely give them topics. We could do that too. We could have them do each other, you know. But then again, if you don't know each other, that ain't gonna work. So yeah, yeah. And we don't want people like straight up creating enemies. So yeah, but we will still have our roast offs. I like that. I like that. Do you have to gossip to get all the followers? I do what I gotta do. Storm, are you going vegan? No, not vegan. Not vegan. Every now and then I'm gonna backslide and have some fish. Every now and then I'm gonna have some fish. I just really had to get rid of like chicken and beef because I promise you guys, right? I don't know what this is. Y'all can tell me. I would eat the chicken and I could go look in the mirror and I could literally see my chest swell, like literally. And it would go down in the morning a little bit, but I could literally feel it swell. I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't know what the hell that is. Destiny said, I miss eating red meat. I want a burger so bad. Lori said, unblock my other account. Okay. You a flexitarian pretty much. Somebody said chicken does cause inflammation. Somebody said steroids. Okay. Okay. I didn't know. I didn't know because I was surely trying to figure that shit out. Maria said allergies, steroids in the meat. Somebody said there are veggie burgers and all that. Okay, I'll try those. I'll try those. Hormones. Somebody said don't let viewers roast each other. They don't have good sense. Okay, we'll just give them topics and let them roast them. And then we'll hand out our trophies at the end. Okay. All right, so for the last couple minutes, I'll just answer y'all questions and then we'll call it a night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We back with videos tomorrow, Celeb Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Somebody said, I'm not surprised about Kris not using condoms. Apple don't fall far from the tree. True. True. Just have them roast a celebrity and see who does it better. Okay, that's what we decided. That's what we decided. Ooh, excuse me. Make the award digital. Don't spend no money. Can you eat cheese? No, I don't do cheese. I don't do cheese. Please do Ready to Love. Yes, I would do Ready to Love, and I'm gonna do Life After Lockup because that comes on January 3rd, I think, or something like that. And that way I can start at the beginning of the season. D Love say, is it the whole chest or the breast? I don't know what you mean. I don't understand that question. Hey, welcome Siobhan to the membership. Scared straight don't come on no more. Are you lactose intolerant? Yes. Yes, I am. Lori said I lost 30 pounds, no meat. Yeah, that's what I'm on. I got 40 pounds. Yeah, I got 40 pounds to lose. So yeah, that's what I'm on. Where's the funny auntie? Auntie will be back. Auntie will be back. I just, last week I just had to get on and get off, so I didn't have time. Don't forget the Surviving R. Kelly starts January 2nd for 3 nights. Oh, I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be on it for sure. Oh, he's talking about your chest. Oh, okay. I can show you. It would be like here, and then it would like grow, and then it would go back down. So I was just like, what the fuck is going on? I got tired of that shit. I couldn't take it no more. I was just like, I'm done. Meat makes you feel so sluggish. I stopped eating meat 4 months ago and I feel amazing. Okay, yeah, we definitely gonna talk about the R. Kelly special. Can I do a meet and greet? I don't know. Y'all be acting up on her. Y'all be acting up. And now let me talk about this real quick. These hating assholes. Real quick. I got these haters out here like my colleagues now. Or straight going at me now. So now I'm like, well, dang, I don't want to have no meet and greet and people pop up and I have to pop off and pop the trunk. I don't want to have to pop the trunk on these hoes. So I'm like, I got to have security. I got to. Because I'm telling you, I'm going to be putting people out. If you can't act right, I'm going to be putting people out. But I didn't came down here, y'all, and I didn't fell in love with Papa Do's. So I guess we could do a meet and greet at Papa Do's. Because I didn't fell in love with it. Trisha says, Storm, come to my city. Man, pay me. Pay me, and we can do it. And I'm gonna have to make people pay to come to the meet and greet. I mean, it ain't gonna be number like $10, but I'm gonna have to make people pay. So if you want to pay and come clown and get kicked out, then do that. I'm sorry, I can't do it free. Come to Houston, send me them checks. What happened to you and Wiley? Oh, 2 men and a lady. Okay, here's the thing. I definitely appreciate Wiley, even wanting somebody like me to be on his show. We had a good time, but it was just time to move on. If there's a celebrity that comes on there, because Wiley persistent. So if he make it happen, then I'll pop up and do that. But other than that, it's all good. But no hate with Wiley, no hate at all. Start changing your background every once in a while. Yeah, I got some more things I got to add to my background. You guys will see. You guys will see. You will like it. So now, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share if you care for more reviews, roast, prescriptions, and the like. Tasha is actually live tonight at 8 p.m. So go check that out if you want to. I am live tomorrow again, 8 p.m. for Celeb Saturday Eastern Standard Time. And we got a whole bunch of folks to go in. We will also be working on that New Year's Eve roast that will be pre-recorded. And we all going to watch that and laugh at that shit. And guess what? I will catch you guys later.